You're live and good to go.
All right.
Well, this is like the
Third or fourth.
episode. Eventually, we're gonna have to even stop saying because there's gonna be so many.
Right.
So jump. This is the First Amendment.
First Amendment, what it is, what it ain't. It's your co-host, Chris K. K2 times Chris the Bitch Slayer, whatever you want to call me.
All right, and it's your other co-host, Andre Lamar Sanders Jr. That's my full government name, and we are finally in a real studio.
We are. Shout out to Dave.
Yeah.
Dave is the man. I sound great. So
Yeah.
My supervillain name is the Enabler.
the
That's what I do.
enabler. The enabler. That's our guy. So shout out to the enabler.
I can hear it. It's so crazy. I can hear y'all in the microphone. I mean, the headphones, and that's like amazing to me.
Yeah. So
I don't know why. It's like simple, but it is what it is. All right, so
a little bit about the show. We are First Amendment, freedom of speech.
Yeah.
From me, you get the politically incorrect, male chauvinistic jargon. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I say a lot of ignorant shit.
Yeah, hey.
It's one-sided. So
And I'm just, I just do what I do, a little bit of everything, just mix it all up.
Short, sweet. Got you.
So what was you talking about earlier about something you mentioned about, when we was at my dad's house and you just mentioned about like the difference between millennials, I guess, and
Word.
what the parents got now.
Yeah, so I just feel like basically with that, like it was a dream to our parents' generation. And they bought the dream. They got finessed out of the dream. And it was simply be a robot.
Right.
Go to school, get a job, and live in society.
Right,
Don't think for yourself.
Yeah,
Watch TV, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And I was kind of enforced on our generation, but we started being free thinkers, and the fact that I don't know where the idea came from, but hey, what if I want to do this my way? What if I want to get to the success route, but I
Right.
want to take, like the end journey is success, but I want to take my own route.
Right.
And it's like I'll do X, Y, and Z to get there and not go your route.
Right.
So pretty much we became free thinkers.
Right. Yeah, part of me feel like a lot of them, they thought the same way we did too.
Who
but
is that?
The older generation,
Okay.
our parents.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like it's somewhere along the line, their dreams got crushed, and then they just, started taking that.
Like security net.
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
So like a dream deferred type.
Exactly.
I got you.
Yeah.
I kind of can see that because I remember talking to my mom before. She said she wanted to be a lawyer.
Right.
And I'm not sure what happened. Oh, she said she had a kid. Typical
Yeah.
story.
Yeah. It kills a lot of dreams.
Yeah, but so it wasn't me, it was my brother, so he's the dream killer. Shout out to him. But I guess the irony is I'm not like that at all. So
Right.
I feel like I'm gonna try to do everything, have my hands involved in everything because I don't think there's one route to success. You know what I'm saying? So
100%. And we get pushed, we get like that shoved down our throat. Like it's everybody like older than us will say it. Like I was on an airplane a couple years ago,
Word.
and I was telling this lady I was sitting next to what I was doing. I'm trying to be a boxer, entrepreneur, and all this. And then I told her I dropped out of school, and she was like,
Yeah.
she like, huh? Why would you do that? I'm like, it's just not for me. She's like, you gotta go back. I'm like,
Word.
why would I do that? She's like, you just have to. I'm like, and that's like shoved like from teachers to anybody older, like my mom too. Like she'll send me, like even after I tell her, I'm like, I don't want to go back to school. Like it's not for me. I tried it. I'm done. She'll send me like real subtle, send me an email from CMU like, you should check this out. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Like it's not for me, you know.
Word.
But
Word.
and it's just messed up that we're not taught that other option. All we are taught is go to school, or you're probably gonna work in McDonald's for the rest of your life.
And I think that's very key because I was having this conversation with my mom too the other day, and she's like, because I'm a smart guy, you know what I'm saying? I can, when I want to do the work, I get it.
Right.
But when I'm not interested, I'm gonna fail the hell out of the class with flying Fs. So
I feel
that's
you.
me.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying all that to say, like she try to force that back on me, like you should go back to school and stuff like that because this is the only way to be successful. And it's like I feel like it's a problem in our society that nobody's enforcing own your own thing.
Right.
Get your own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I never heard at my career days and middle school somebody coming there like, look, get your own business.
Right.
You know, it might flop, it might not, but do your own thing.
Right,
and think
right.
for yourself. I never heard that opinion, that side of the story was
Uh-huh.
never taught to me until I got older and I started reading for myself. And it's like, I think that's a problem. Why domesticate a human into society's views? You know what I'm saying? So
You know what the craziest thing I ever read? It was an article. This teacher said he never wants Stephen Curry to come visit his school. You know why?
why?
Because he said he doesn't want to give a bunch of kids hope
Wow.
to think that they're going to make it to the NBA or
Wow.
such and such. So that's why I
Wow.
think, too, like, so that's like a projection. I feel like he kind of represents a whole different, like a whole generation that their dreams were killed. And I feel like that's,
Right.
yeah.
I feel it. I
Yeah,
feel
because
it.
at some point he probably wanted to be something other than a teacher.
He probably wanted to go to the NBA.
He probably did, yeah.
That was probably him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and he's an outlier. Like,
Right,
you know, you
uh-huh.
everybody, oh, well, you know, Bill Gates dropped out of college and he did great. And everybody's like, okay, well, he's one in how many? And
Right,
that's the
right,
thing.
right.
And but it's okay to have that aim high. You know,
yeah.
there's
so.
nothing wrong with that.
Right. And that's the part, like, it's nothing wrong with that at all. But that's all they look at it as outliers, and they don't think it's possible. Which I get it. You know, the way we're set up in capitalism society, everybody's not meant to succeed. And,
I get it.
And our message, or anybody who's sending out that message to push for your dreams, like, it's for that certain person that's going to catch it and just like run with it. You know.
Well, and the other problem with that, you know, just and that I've had this conversation with a bunch of different folks. Like we've had Adam Janai from Mob Steel in here. We've had you know a bunch of other folks where basically we took an entire generation and said, do not work with your hands. Do not do stuff on your own, because the answer is get out of high school, go to college, get degree,
Right.
get job in cubicle, live, lather, rinse, repeat.
Robot.
And so now, like, there's an entire there's nobody left to do like build cars. Like, there's nobody left to like auto mechanics. There's nobody left for welders, that kind of stuff, and it's nuts. And so like, and I think what's finally happening, like I said, I'm in IT, and we're finally starting to see. The argument that I've been having with HR folks for 20 years now is finally starting to catch, which if you give me the choice between somebody who got a 4-year degree or somebody who's been out doing it for 4 years, I want that person who's been out doing it for 4 years because they get it. I don't care about a piece of paper.
Right.
And that's what you're finally starting to see that with all the apprenticeship programs and that kind of stuff that are coming back. It's almost becoming, IT is almost becoming like a skilled trade.
Right.
Like, but it's not, it's not working with, well, I mean, writing code and that kind of stuff, but it's not working with your hands, and so it's, pay your dues, almost be an apprentice, and work your way up through the ranks. And that's okay.
Right.
100%.
And I just couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Like, I have problems. Like, my thing is, I think I'm an innovator. My favorite thing to say is 3 + 2 is 5, but so is 4 + 1. You know what I'm saying? So it's multiple ways to get to the same solution.
Right,
man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And innovators are the people that you want on your team, because if it's, well, this is the way I have to do it, it's like, you like bland, man. Like, I don't know, man. That just really irritates the hell out of my soul. Like,
See, when I interview people, I've had a lot of people ask me why I asked this question, especially HR folks. I always ask, which did you like better in school, algebra or geometry?
definitely algebra for me.
That
because
stuns me based on what you just said.
Really? No, but geometry, I felt, well, shout out to
got an A in
Jillian.
geometry.
Jillian used to give me her test answers. Like, she would text me.
Yeah.
Here's why I asked that question, and it'll surprise you based on what you just said. Algebra, there is only one way to get to the answer.
That's true.
You must follow the formula.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
must follow the instructions. You must follow the set path.
Okay.
Geometry, it doesn't matter if you take 3 steps or 30 steps. As
Right.
long as you get to the answer, you're good.
Well, I got to add this. I was high as hell in high school. So I wasn't all the way there. Like, now
But so
if I
that's
took
the
it-
thing. Like, so like what I found is that like people that typically answer algebra it's not 100%, but tend to do better with more structure.
Okay.
Whereas people that say geometry tend to be, more on the creative side, and like you can be a little fast and loose with them and let them do their thing.
Okay.
Geometry, that was Pythagorean.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
No, that's algebra.
All right, now I don't remember geometry.
Yeah.
I knew I had an A
That's
in
the
it,
whole
though.
X, Y, and honestly, the only time you use algebra in real life
it's
today.
graphs and stuff.
Yeah, so it's the whole, the hot dogs come 8 to a pack, hot dog buns come 10 to a pack, 3X, 2Y, I gotta have a barbecue.
I think I get what you saying. I get you. Yeah, but another thing about our generation, it's kind of or the older generation, it was kind of, the man, he was a household patriarch. He would pay all the bills. The woman would be that house. Yeah. But that's how it was.
Yeah, no,
or that's the idea. That's the idea.
Yeah.
So now though, how you feel?
Look,
man,
this is, if we're not married,
Mm.
ladies, you cannot come just with coochie in the hot mouth.
Yeah.
I need you to have, if the rent is due on the first, I need that half, man. Like, if you can't just get by just, making the same little baked chicken, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need more.
I feel you. I'm all for split down the middle. I done had conversations with, girls that think that the guy should take most. A Facebook post, the worst thing is when a girl asks that question, and then under her Facebook post, it'll be a bunch of guys like, oh, the man should definitely take care of everything. And I think he just saying that to get in the girl pants. But once he start paying all the bills, he gonna start feeling a different way. Like
I feel like that's a unilateral deal that the women benefit from.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, if I'm like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, if I'm married, that's that's completely different. We're married. You know what I'm saying? But other than like, right now I'm 23, boy, girl, you know what I'm saying? We living together. What are you bringing to the table? How do you stimulate my mind? What are you teaching me? What am I learning from you? What are you learning from me? Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's that type of relationship and it's ebb and flow, it's give and take, we might be straight. But these generation of women, and not all of them, because it's not all men either, but their mindset is not there. They just want to finesse. Like that's a eat to me. Like you thought you caught a ham, and I'm not that. You know what I'm saying?
So why are you saying? So if you're married, you're saying you would take care of all the bills?
All of them. Most. I say like the heavier ones.
But why do you think you should though?
Just because I guess I'm brainwashed. I guess I go with that. I seen my granddad do that. My stepdad, shout out to him. He did that. But it's just I feel like I guess that's kind of what the male is supposed to do.
Yeah. Now I feel like if I was living a average life and like we had equal incomes, then 100%. Like we gotta split it. Now if I'm like balling like crazy out the game, like I'm making $5 million a year, then okay, easy. I'll take care of it. I ain't gonna trip.
I feel it, but it's just why are you living here? Like what are like?
Well, and at some point it almost becomes there's a soft trade off. Not just from a financial perspective, because all right, so you're married, she has kids. She's gonna start taking a step back from her career. She's gonna be taking more time off. There's gonna be. You got to start worrying about school, and I mean, are you going to be taking time off work to deal with it?
No.
So I mean, that's part of the gig.
And that's why I feel like as a wife, and I ain't got no kids right now, but when I do have kids, I'm going to have a wife. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, now I can step up more and do more. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, okay, in that sense, okay, yeah. I guess I was thinking of it from a no kids, just like. I can see it from if she got to step back. Yeah, especially if she stepping back to take care of the kids. I can see that one. I can give you that.
But as boyfriend and girlfriend, baby, you gotta come with your half. Period. Like, look, I'm not. Because at the end of the day, look, I like to save money. So if I'm doing what I'm doing, car note, house, or rent, or whatever, and I'm good like that, I put that in the budget. Everything else is I can blow it if I want to. I can save it, whatever. Now I gotta help you on your car note. Now I got what am I getting out of helping you out? Unless you're gonna put me on the cosign and now my credit shoot up 50, 100 points. That's different. But are we doing that? No. So I ain't paying it.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Question for you.
Shoot.
All right. So we talked about this the other day. Who pays on the first date?
Dude, I'm old school guy. Well, honestly, so what? Here's I guess I'll differentiate a little bit. I'm old school, dude, always.
Okay.
But I got a lot of friends that are dating now. They've been through a divorce, all that fun, happy hoo-ha. And what I hear is that it's whoever asks pays.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I definitely said that. Like if you initiate.
See, I don't know that God forbid I ever wind up dating again. But I don't know that I could still let that happen. Like even like if I'm just with our podcasters, like if some of us go out for a drink or something like that, man, I have a hard time letting a girl that's just a friend buy a drink or something like that. It's I'm old. Dude, family's Italian. I was raised in a certain framework.
I got you.
Yeah.
I mean,
but no, that's how I hear it's supposed to be now.
Okay.
I done had a couple friend dates, and I paid just off the strength. Like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got it, so I got you.
Mm.
So, but it's not like don't expect it. That's my
Right.
that's my
Okay.
thing. When you expect
Don't
it,
make it an expectation.
then it's
Yep.
like, where your money at? You know? Like, don't. Unless you try to throw the puss. Trying to get hit, then, hey, you know, we can change that. You know, the dynamics.
Yeah, then it goes from a friends day to a friends with benefits day.
Yeah.
That's, yes.
Right. Which brings up another one. Craziest place you done did it at.
See, well, now before you get there,
Okay.
do people even date now?
No.
Like that was
They don't.
my follow up question because they go, who pays on? Okay, because like everything I see, it's let's I'm gonna be
Netflix and
here
chill.
with my friends. Why don't you come here? Well,
Yeah.
wait, now what is this, an audition? Like, or I'm gonna be, or let's get your friends and my friends, and we'll be a group. And
Yeah.
all right, wait, what?
I mean, how it is in my perspective is, you get the number. I think y'all chill once, maybe twice. If the vibe is there, it's not. Y'all have sex, then that's like where it go.
Yeah.
But it's not like you actually getting to know people, and I think that's what's missing though. Like for real, like nobody getting to know each other. It's just straight. We cut into
Right.
it. Either I like you or I don't, and I'm gone after I smash.
Yeah.
And it's girls too. It's not just
Oh
a dude
yeah,
thing. It's like
girls is
girls that get
ruthless
it
with
in
it almost.
shape, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes I be like hitting them back like what's up? Like respond to my text. Like
Thought we had a good
yeah,
time.
but so this is how I feel or do it for the most part. It's like you get the number. When I used to like I get the number. Damn, now like
Now you're stuck on it.
I get the digits. So y'all stop talking. And then I try to like that used to be my first goal, just to get her back to my crib,
Right.
and just end it, and then probably never see her again. But then I started being
So that was
like,
mistake number one. First time is always at her place. That way you can get up and leave.
oh well, I just no. See, this is what it would be. No, this is what it would be. It would be a movie. Usually after the movie ends, it's like I look at her. She either decides that she wants to leave, or she decides that she wants to round two when we watch another movie. So,
I mean, this is like shout out to my man's Corp, a couple of my other brother mans. We do this thing. We text 911. We're code blue. I started it when I went to Eastern Michigan, and it's like I don't know how to get her out of here. Text me, tell me you need me. So I get a text like, "Yo, I caught a flat tire. Come get me." Anything like it'll just be any like he'll just say something random. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh damn, like I'm acting. Like I'm like, damn, right now. All right, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I gotta go. So now you gotta go because I gotta
Now,
go.
see, if you're smart, you just set
gave
that
it away.
up.
You just
You just set that up regardless. You say, hey man, 10, 30, 11, whatever.
Yeah.
Just hit me with a text that says this, because then
Right.
you have one of two options at that point. You get the text, and it's, I gotta go. Like it's a thing. Or then, you know what? He'll be all right.
Yeah.
Click.
But sometimes like you might not get the goods at 10:30. You know? So,
Oh no, sorry, just whatever predefined time you
Okay.
want to throw it out there. Yeah.
Right. No, I got you.
Yeah,
But-
but then after a while, I guess I started, going out, saying, all right, let's meet at a bar, Actually, I started switching over to let me actually get to know a girl, So that's where I'm at now, So I kind of cut out just straight get her number and then take her back to my crib, or invite her to my crib, for the first thing. So now that's so I think we do it is we date like our the millennials or whatever. We still date. It's just Netflix and chill is like a thing amongst us.
Yeah.
And, so
Still, is that still a thing?
it's still a thing.
Word.
It's still a thing. Now that meme has ruined things.
Yeah, no,
Like, it
facts.
makes it harder,
Facts.
but it's
People
every
talk
now
too
and then.
much.
Every
Just
now
like
and
Yo Gotti. I feel like he messed up the DM,
then. DM
bro.
stuff. Yeah.
Like now girls won't even open your DM. And it's like
Yeah.
I feel like because of the song that they don't want nothing going down. In
It's
their DM.
true. It's
Oh,
not even
I thought Mia Khalifa was the one that ruined that.
Mia Khalifa.
Probably what happened?
Oh, she's the one that puts all the athletes on blast that
Oh,
slides
yeah.
into her DMs.
Probably. And it's just like,
Yeah.
man.
But no, it's not even that. The people who messed up the DMs is the dudes sending dick pics to girls for like
Yo,
no reason.
Has that ever worked in the
Yo.
history of time?
I never was that weird though. Like, I feel like that's dumb weird.
Like at what point in time, okay, women's bodies gorgeous, absolutely, yeah. who pulls out their phone? 1, 2, takes a picture of their dick. 3, looks at that picture and goes,
"Oh, this is a good picture."
"Yeah, she's gonna like this.
Yeah,
this is the hit right here. This is the panty dropper, right?"
Because I'll ask for a girl Snapchat and she be like, "All right, just don't send me a dick pic." I'm like, why would you think I was gonna send that? And she's like,
"Oh, it's a lot more prevalent.
Yeah,
it's
no, it
insane."
is.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of women that do shows here, whether and they're artists. You know, we spend a lot of time at Comic, and there's a lot of crazy people at
fellas,
Comic Cons.
Fellas, don't send unsolicited dick pics. Don't do it.
You're messing it up for everybody.
Period, man. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's lame. Number 1, it's lame as hell. You need your ass whooped.
Yeah. But all right, so now we can touch on that topic that we were talking about earlier about
Random misplaced.
Yeah.
I feel like driving kind of typical, so I'm not gonna say that. And I'm gonna just give it to on top of CVS building, 12 Mile and Middle Belt, you know, specifics. I was getting high, high school days. They had a little ladder on the side. I was getting high.
Okay.
One thing led to another. Get my dick sucked on top of CVS. So, you know, good time. Shout out to HHS, Harrison High.
I thought you were about to shout out the girl.
No.
I was like, oh, you going that far?
No.
Speaking of on blast,
No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. That's our secret, you know.
Okay. I think my craziest would be in the park. Broad daylight.
Yeah. You know, you could actually go to jail for being like a sex offender for that.
Oh.
you can go to jail for being a sex offender if you take a leak.
Yeah. Like pulling out your dick.
Yeah, like anything like
Yeah. Even me on top of CVS.
Is this incriminating?
No.
Okay, good.
You just, this is all hypothetically speaking.
Right. Yeah, I like to stop. So Dave,
Allegedly.
From the old school. Let me know what's the randomest place.
Oh, yeah.
Take your pick. Mile High Club. Did
all right.
that.
All right, how does that work?
Wait, brief intermission. I was a flight attendant and I still didn't get into Mile High Club.
Well,
That's
you was on
unfortunate.
the clock, so that kind of makes
True, but I still flew for free though. But
right.
Cool.
You got to tell me about it though.
So it was going to from Boston to Colorado. I was going out to go visit some family and friends. Met a girl in the airport bar, and we just hit it off like mad. It turned out we were sitting right next to each other. We were flirting while we were drinking. We were flirting while we were boarding. We were messing around while we were sitting next to each other. And she was like, "You ever been in the Mile High Club?" And I'm like, "Nope." She's like, "We're gonna do that right now." She's like, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna in the bathroom on the right." I'm like, "All right,
Yeah,
we'll see how this goes."
Shout out to the women who with the shit. So, it's a beautiful story, man. That's a beautiful story.
Yeah, because I always wondered, like, but it was in the bathroom, though.
Yeah, which not incredibly convenient. I'm not gonna lie.
'cause they small as hell.
It's kind of because they're not trying to encourage this happening.
Right.
But you know, she tiny little ass and sat up on the sink.
Yo, was it people knocking like I gotta go? Like,
No, actually, 'cause it wasn't that full of a flight. So I mean, it was. I think that helped, and it was and it was a red eye, which also helped.
okay.
So it was
I like those red eyes.
But when y'all went back to sit down,
Honestly, like nobody, the people were either crashed out or like even the one flight attendant that was up towards the front of the cabin, like never even made eye contact.
No, those red eyes, man. It's as a flight attendant, it's fuck you. I'll get your service and
Exactly.
fuck y'all.
If you ring the bell, I'll come see what you need. But I
It's
don't
still
really
fuck
care.
y'all. Like we don't give a fuck. Honestly, like hey, flight attendants are people too.
I never needed a flight attendant for anything.
You do.
But other than
Yeah,
that,
for safety.
pick a spot in an office.
Well, no, I'm saying like I never had to like experience interaction besides them giving me like a snack.
Oh wow, so that's how it works.
Yeah, you're just a snack giver to me.
Wow. Yo, it was this dude on Twitter though. He like flight attendants ain't nothing but bottle girls in the sky. I'm a flight attendant. I'm like, oh fuck you. You know, so
Hey, like now that I think about it, what do y'all do?
safety.
What does that
motherfucker.
mean? Safety.
If the plane goes down, I gotta get
Oh,
you.
y'all gonna stop us from crashing and
No,
die?
in 90 seconds, I gotta assess the situation, get you out. I say my commands, and that's what it is.
Oh,
So,
you gonna get us out? Oh, wait, what do you mean get us out?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
You mean like if they land a plane? Or if it...
I mean, well, it depends. Like you gotta assess the situation.
Like you guys know how dumb it is to say in the event of a water landing, your seat can be used as a flotation device because dead bodies float just fine on their own.
That's true.
Because I mean, if you're crashing in the water, you're crazy. I mean,
But it might not blow up, though.
There was that one off the coast of New York
Oh, yeah.
that was okay, fine. That one panned out okay, but by and large,
Yeah,
you
10
go
times out of
down,
10.
you
Yeah,
go
yeah.
down.
That's what I said, because actually in training, this is completely off topic, but they would show like all the plane catastrophes that happen. Like, yo, this is a possibility. I would leave the room like I'm not gonna subject myself to that fear, because in the event of emergency, I'm getting the fuck on.
Right.
That's honesty. You know, I'm not trying to save nobody's life except my own. You know, in the event of emergency, like it's fight or flight.
Right,
I'm
right.
getting the fuck out of there. that's 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
feel you.
Hope the people in the exit row have this shit together. That's what I'm hearing.
They agree to it. They have to agree to take that seat. You know? So that's completely up to them to save everybody, because I'm not doing it. So.
Yeah, I feel it. All right, I would hate to be on a flight with you that goes down.
Well, I resigned, so I'm not there no more. Trying to be an entrepreneur and shit. So.
Yeah, okay, that's a good.
Don't be afraid to fail. That's the biggest thing.
I'm not.
And fail fast.
Yeah, I failed high school, so.
Like, that's honestly, no, like that's the biggest thing. Like, because this has been completely accidental for us.
Oh, word.
But I mean, realize very quickly what's not working the way you think it will.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the biggest thing, is just and be able to cut that cord. Like, figure out if you can course correct, and if not, see ya.
Yeah. Okay. Appreciate that advice.
Yeah, that's good advice.
That's
You know,
dope. Yeah.
that's real good advice. I feel like a lot of things go on too long. Like for me, even personally, my thing is because I'm a boxer.
Okay.
I'm a boxer,
I would beat
MMA
his
fighter.
ass.
That's debatable. Not
Have you been
really,
in here with any of the boxing MMA shows?
though. I have not.
We got a couple. We'll talk after this.
Okay, all right, yeah. So my thing is, I'm 24, so I gotta figure out like when it is time to cut it. Right now, I'm still young.
Right.
My bones are good. For the most part.
I feel like our lobby is going to be hosting the Motown Throwdown in about 45 minutes. I
Hey,
think.
we might have to.
That's right. No joke in Royal Oak.
He's actually about to come do one of our group sessions where we spar.
Nice.
Maybe
Where's
Wednesdays.
that at?
It's at 8 Mile and Inkster at Mass Gym.
Okay.
Yeah,
Come see Andre Lamar. So give it a whole handle again.
Yeah. Andre Lamar Sanders Jr. Just full government. Social security number is.
Yeah. No, keep going.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna spar me on Wednesday.
Oh, I'm gonna spar you.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't get to train.
No, you don't need training.
all
Not the way you was talking. You don't need training.
All right, I'll pop the trunk after that.
But yeah, so I got to figure out. That's one of mine is when it's time to cut it. But because it's people that started later than what I've started.
Mm-hmm.
But so I'm gonna go hard with it until I feel like it's time to give it up. But for now I'm focused. And February 9th is I got to fight Motor City Casino.
Yeah.
Hoping anybody listening will be there.
I'm pretty sure the Undercard, which is one of the shows here, is involved with that. They're
Yeah.
the ones that provide. Brad writes for, I don't know, whatever the two big boxing magazines are. He writes for those, and they provide the ring girls to damn near every boxing MMA event in the area. And I know they do a lot of stuff with Motor City. So I'm sure they'll. I'm surprised they haven't already. Well, I mean, if it's until February, I'm sure they'll be tapping you for that one.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what's
yeah.
up. Well, I'll definitely be there in attendance, support my man's Dre.
Yeah. That'll be my first MMA fight.
Oh, it's an MMA fight.
Yeah, it's MMA.
I thought you was a boxer.
I'm a boxer, but I used to wrestle in college, so
Word.
MMA kind of made sense too. So I'm dipping into both.
Aren't those completely
Yeah, that's
Aren't
what
these like completely different stuff?
No, okay, yes and no. All right, look, all right, MMA is the top, right? All right, so then you got subsets. You'll have something like, all right, so boxing is obviously a subset of MMA because there's boxing used in MMA. You'll have wrestling, that's a subset of
Right.
MMA because there's wrestling in MMA.
Yeah, you got martial arts and all that. Yeah.
jiu-jitsu and all that. So MMA is literally like the top.
Everything.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Even though it's like the youngest of all of them.
Right.
Like so it's like started from the bottom and now MMA kind of put everything together.
Word.
So I have boxing and wrestling. So I mean, all right, so when Floyd fought Conor McGregor,
Yeah.
people saw that he used his hands, which is understandable.
Who is he? You gotta specify.
People, Conor,
All right.
because he used his hand. Like a lot of times when he'll knock somebody out, it would be with his hand. So then they were like, "Oh, okay, obviously he can keep up with Floyd."
Floyd.
So that's why, like me personally, I knew 100% there was nothing Conor McGregor could do to
be-
beat Floyd because
right.
I've done both, and I know they're different
training.
sports. They're
Right.
different sports, and people don't realize how much of a sport boxing is. It's not just go out there and beat people up.
No, it's endurance.
It is endurance, but it's more than that. It's a sport, like it's chess. You know, you like.
Well, there's a reason why it's called the sweet science.
Exactly.
I mean, it's
Exactly.
there's
like,
a lot of science
it
and a
is.
lot of
It's more than just being, you know, the strong. Like I thought, like, I'm a pretty, you know, fit guy.
I would knock him the fuck out.
But yeah, I thought I was about to go out there and I'm stronger than everybody. Just like manhandle them, don't work like that, like at all. It's a completely like it's a different sport. But at the same time, it is like the reason why Conor could even last as long as he did is because he still has some fighting background. Yep. You know, he's not like just a random scrub off the street. So you know. They're different sports. 100% they're different sports, but they do share similarities.
Makes sense.
Yeah, boxing's just a limited form of MMA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's dope though. But all in all, come support if you in town. Andre,
100%.
Lamar Sanders Jr., heavyweight future. Wait, what's your class?
Not heavyweight.
I'm asking what's your class.
Yeah, it's not that though. I'll be fighting at 125, so I'm gonna have to lose about 17 pounds.
man. I see every time the boxers come in here and they're doing cut.
Yeah.
They are not happy people.
Oh yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun like at all.
What does that entail?
Okay. One of my fights last year, I was 135 on a Monday, so I had to be 123 on Friday. So I would go to practice. The first day would be normal. I would go to practice, you know, probably lose like 2-3 pounds from that. All right, I did that. Fucked up thing is, the people I was with decided that maybe we should get sushi after. I'm like, okay, sushi light. They decided to get a whole ass boat with like 100 pieces on it. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'll just eat a few. They couldn't finish the last 30.
So you did.
So I'm like, damn, I gotta finish it now. So that put me up to like
starch, rice, yeah.
That put me up to like 138. And so this is Monday night. So basically, it takes a sauna suit, a lot of running, a lot of again practice because you still got to make sure your skills is done. So you got to go to practice, you got to run after, you got to dehydrate yourself, you got to like cut back on eating, then you got to run again. So I'm working out 3-4 times, you know, before my fight. Come Thursday, or it might have been Thursday or Wednesday, I go to practice and I spar this one kid who I usually beat his ass every time.
Get your ass kicked.
I got my ass destroyed because I have no energy.
Because you're weak.
I'm so weak. I'm like at 128 at this point, and I'm just like, like please stop beating my ass. But we got like a minute left. We got like a minute left in the round, and I'm like, I can't even keep my hands up. So then I finally make it. So that day I had to like replenish myself, but I still got to get down to this weight. So I'm like, I weighed in at 122.6. So I made weight.
Sheesh.
I made weight. But I feel like shit. I think I won my fight. But then the next day after my fight, I had to go back home, cut more, lost the next day. I just didn't have it in me. Sunday, so 2 days after I weighed 122.6, I weighed 148.6. Lost Sunday. So I lost my 6-pack. My cheeks was fat. Like my eyes was bulging out. Like my skin was tight as hell. Like it was crazy. Like how I could do this, I couldn't do that. Like I just ate so much that I just puffed up.
Yeah, I've seen him go through it.
Yeah. So I mean,
Jesus.
Yeah. So
it's a no for me.
Yeah. So now I'm doing it a healthy way. So I got 2 months. So I'm eating right. All I eat is chicken, rice, oatmeal, and eggs, and a smoothie, a kale smoothie, mixed with a bunch of other shit. But
God bless his heart, man. Because I will eat all the fat shit, the fried shit.
Yeah. See,
shit that's not good
when you do stuff like this, though, you kind of, like I was telling you earlier, like I kind of don't. I know how it feel when I know how carrot cake tastes. I know how ribs taste. Like I've had it, so I had it enough times that I'm like, I don't need it. I know how I feel after it, and it doesn't help me fight. So I'm just cut it out. Yeah,
that's discipline.
I'll eat all that in March.
Exactly. Now 2 years ago though, I was addicted to carrot cake. Like literally 2-3 times a week, I was buying carrot cake. Like it was a serious problem.
Really?
Like 100. I was spending like because each carrot cake was costing like $5. Except for at Walmart, they would have one for like $150.
Look at him, you know the special.
So sometimes I used to live across the street from Walmart, so I go there and get like 2. But then the one at the casino costs like $4 or $5. So that would be special days. But yeah, I was addicted. See, that sounds like addiction right there. Like,
hey man, I'm a huge carrot cake fan. I get it.
hey, yeah, do you?
No,
Okay.
I don't know.
Gotta be the cream cheese frosting though.
Oh yeah,
Gotta be.
that's the best part. That's the best part. But have you had cream?
I don't remember. Probably. I'm pretty sure I did.
Nah, it's on point.
I'm not big on sweets though.
Oh no.
Nah,
So what's like your vice?
chips.
Like potato,
Man,
Salt?
hot chips.
hot
I
chips.
just love the shit out of it. Hot chips, hot fries, hot anything hot.
Uh,
I probably got 3 holes in my stomach, but
all those oysters. No, I feel you. Yeah. No, my favorite like chicken would be what's that? Sweet red chili from like Happy's.
wait, that's a flavor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That
on
sound.
point.
Yo, my mouth just like what is the word? Salivate.
Salivate.
That word,
Salivatate.
whatever the word is. Like, yeah, when you said that, I'm like, what? That sounds like I'm saying.
No, this is
And I'm stopping on the way home.
right. This is literally the best piece. I
Yeah, well,
mean,
I actually like chicken, like
Yeah.
all type of chicken,
yeah,
baked, fried, steamed, smoked. I'm eating it.
yeah.
Shout out to Slows, they got the best smoked wings.
I ain't been there yet.
You been to Block?
I haven't. I mean, hold on, I gotta write this in my notes. That's how serious this
Get
is.
yourself to Block.
What is it like? What is it called? Just Block?
Yep, it's right up the street from the Comcast corporate office. I forget what street it's on, but yeah, it's just called Block. Man, they're like pterodactyl wings. They're,
Really?
Word.
they're big and oh man, they got a variety of flavors and they're just wow.
Oh, say less. I'm
Like
there.
everybody talks about Sweetwater, and we now go to Block.
I rock with Sweetwater too, though.
See?
Yeah, I gotta rock with Sweetwater Tavern.
See, I cut like that's what it's few. Like now that I eat the way I eat, it's not many things that make me
Bless his heart, y'all.
crave. Yeah, like I'm like y'all talking about. I'm like I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I'm not. I'm like, shit, where's Block at? Give me the Block ASAP. They got pterodactyl wings.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure next podcast, I'm going to be like, yo, go to Block.
yeah,
That's the spot.
yeah. But rib tips. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, I did.
That's you?
Now, I mean, it's not my vice necessarily, but Saturday I said fuck it. So my fight's in 2 months. That was my last cheat day, Saturday, and
We had the Detroit barbecue food truck at our event Thursday night.
yeah.
Man, rib tips,
Oh
phenomenal, dude. But the mac and cheese,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It like as my business partner Bob, he's
getting
like,
tempted now.
he's like, yeah, I want to put my dick in it.
Yo, actually, I know some girls that I call macaroni. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to that.
But so how like all right, cause all right. Sometimes, especially restaurants, they macaroni be looking like soup.
No, this was thick.
Oh,
I mean,
damn.
like you try to pick up a couple, and no, there's a bunch
right.
coming with it.
All
No,
right. Okay.
Yeah,
That's dope.
no, I know I'm a white guy, but come on.
All right, yeah. So that's what I was gonna kind of touch on. I'm like, all right,
Like, I'll sit
yeah.
here and have the pumpkin versus sweet potato pie debate with you. Don't, man.
Which one is it?
Honestly, depends on my mood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Okay, but all right. So you know what I do with my macaroni and cheese?
Oh, this is the fucking disgusting. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I put ketchup on my macaroni and cheese.
See, now I've seen people do it, and I don't understand it.
Have you tried it?
No,
Don't try
because
it. Try
it just seems like one of those things where like, nah, I'm
That you
good.
might love. No, see, it started as an accident.
It mixes on the plate or
yeah,
something.
right.
Yeah.
And then it's just like amazing.
Nah, I feel like that's an abomination to all macaroni ever. Don't put
Crime against humanity.
Yeah,
You should try. You can add like a little hot sauce on it.
You know what? I'll try damn near anything once. Yeah.
Now, one thing I had did ketchup on with, I had a TV dinner and I put the ketchup on it. It slid in my chicken fingers. That was good. Slid in the mac and cheese. That was good. Then it slid a little bit on the brownie. And
Get the fuck out of here.
Surprisingly,
Get the fuck out of here.
Surprisingly, That joint was kind of good.
How do you
on
put ketchup on a
bullshit.
brownie?
It was an accident, but
He's on
ever
bullshit.
ever since I got that
He's on
TV,
bullshit. I can't even take recommendations because he says shit like that. But look, it's not even a joke. Like he been this way since high school. Like yo, put some. Like I got a post like Facebook be like 7 years ago today. It's like a post with us arguing about macaroni and ketchup. Like no, man.
I'm saying, like it would change our lives in a way that it's benefit you.
See, that's like the people that put ketchup on steak. Like
I mean, if you don't got nothing else,
see, you're eating the wrong.
It wouldn't be my main.
Then you're
thing.
eating the wrong steak.
Yeah, I mean, I could eat steak plain. I don't use steak sauce ever since I did that what's the little science project where you put the pennies in it and the steak sauce. Yeah, to make it clean. Like you put a dirty penny of steak sauce and then it's like clean. Like why I do that?
Well, yeah, but that's like the people that take like a thing of Coke. And look, human teeth, and if you leave your teeth in it for 6 months, it dissolves. Well, who's walking around holding Coke in their mouth for 6 months?
That's a good way to look at it. But I don't know, man. I don't really drink pop like that no more. I'm just all off water.
Yeah. I think what that is though, I think it shows kind of like, because when you drink
what you consuming.
Yeah, but it's not even. It's like when you drinking that Coke, it's in your teeth. And if you drink a lot of them over time, I think that's what that kind of says. But I mean, if you brushing your teeth, and whatnot.
I'm an everything in moderation kind of guy.
Yeah,
that's
see,
real.
Moderation doesn't work for me. I tried.
Same here.
Yeah, it's either
all or nothing.
No cake or it's the whole thing. Yeah,
so that's why I had to stop smoking weed.
Yeah,
because like a lot of people could just do a blunt a day or joint a day, whatever. I'm doing 3 5s. I need a whole AFE.
You were trying to make Dazed and Confused too?
Yeah, basically. but I don't even know what was I trying. Like, why was I getting so high?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, if you do it and it work for you, shout out to you. But me, I can't do it. I can't just
feel it.
So,
yeah, I do not either. And even if I wanted, I couldn't because can't do that and do MMA. Yeah, and it's messed up. Like the laws on it though. Like to be honest, because it's really like all right. So what's his name? I want to say is Nate Diaz. He took a test and he failed it, and then they kicked him out the UFC for they banned him for a few years. All because of
was it weed or like narcotics?
It was weed, yeah. But then somebody would do steroids, and they'll probably get banned for like a few months or a year. But weed is the bad thing.
I never understood that.
I don't get
like
that.
even with like Coke and you know what I'm saying. Like weed is always frowned upon.
Right.
I don't understand the debate.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't get it. Like Coke is like literally like. I'm pretty sure you can die if you do too much of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not about the 70s, 80s. He just missed that.
Yeah, no, I did not miss the 80s.
No, I'm talking about him.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
No, who is it? Len Bias, the guy. This was back in the day. But he was the number one draft pick coming out of college. Got drafted by the Boston Celtics. He was going to be the man. He was going to reshape the team. Went out the night of the draft. Somebody handed him his first hit of coke. Took a bump. Heart exploded.
Damn, that was
end of story.
Cocaine,
Damn.
ladies and gentlemen. That had to be.
That's crazy. If that don't make you not want to try it or continue doing it, I don't know what would.
Live life to the viewers out there. Snort a line.
What?
Ladies suck a dick. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Well, see, so I never knew my great grandfather. He died when he was 60, long before I was born. My great grandmother, though, we had her 100th birthday party at the racetrack that she went to 3 times a week. Smoked like a chimney, drank like a fish, ate whatever the hell she wanted, and that was her whole thing to me. She was like, Dave, live your life in moderation. She's like, you don't know what's going to take you out.
Right.
You don't know, like you can be the best person in the entire free world and get hit by a bus crossing the street.
True.
I said that too. Like it was this dude. He was a vegan. Watch what he ate. He got sniped.
Snipe? How?
He
somebody
shot him with a sniper.
He was in the army?
Well, it's actually not a real story, but
what?
Thanks for probing on that one. That was great. Yeah, thanks.
You said it like it was real though.
I'm saying like it's just a point though. Like
yeah, barely a point.
Like no, people are crazy. They throwing bricks off of overpass. Like man,
yeah.
Oh, there's somebody shooting up cars on 96 and 94
That's
now.
What I'm saying.
Again,
you can die, bro, with anything. Like man, eat that food if you want to. do whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? In
Man, I feel
moderation.
it.
Don't
Nobody-
be dumb. Wear a condom.
Nobody ever went to a funeral and said, you know what I remember about Dave? That salad he had.
Yeah, you know that bitch ass salad you ate. You know.
Yeah. Now, I will say this, and I hope none of my clients are listening to this, but if I wasn't training to be a fighter, I would be fat. Not gonna lie, because I eat like crazy. I would eat like shit. Like I would go, like I said, I was addicted to carrot cake. I live by what y'all was saying.
Right.
I would eat the carrot cake, then run 5 miles.
I mean,
but-
that's good. I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I feel it. I definitely feel it. I wouldn't. I don't think I would be going to the store and buying grass-fed, cage-free eggs.
Fuck that.
Well, so I was going to say, you mentioned a kale smoothie earlier.
Yeah. Like I wouldn't be doing
Well,
that.
God bless marketing. You know who the number one consumer of kale was until about 6 years ago?
Who?
Pizza Hut. It was the garnish that they used on their buffet
Yeah.
because it was so cheap and nobody
Oh,
wanted
it
to eat
is
it.
cheap. Oh, I go to Kroger and I put my spinach in the bag with my kale and just say that I got kale because the kale is like that much cheap.
Yo, he didn't just say that. He's not stealing. That's
Again,
not what it is.
hypothetically speaking,
I thought about doing it.
Wow.
Kroger is so
if
trite.
I were that kind of guy,
Right.
But it's crazy how trite Kroger is. Because every time I go there and buy cranberries or blackberries, I look at it. I swear I look at it, and I get home, it's either like moldy or it's a bug in it. Every single time. And the worst thing is the bug, because the bug is always on like the one that's like in the middle. So I don't know. But I feel like it was one bug.
So why don't you never look in the middle before you purchase it?
I mean, I never like open it.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, if I was that kind of guy, I would open it.
Well, I mean, I guess now I probably should.
It's repeated
Should be
behavior.
open it.
man, ever since there was a story like a year ago about somebody finding a black widow spider in a bundle of grapes at Meijer. No, I'm pulling stuff out. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Dang.
No.
Was this in Michigan?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That used to be like one of my biggest fears when I was a kid. A black widow spider being in my room and biting me. I
wasn't a bitch ass nigga growing up, so that wasn't my fear.
See, it's all fun and games until
Till a black
right.
So here's
exactly.
because
Yeah.
what was it? It was about like 7 years ago now. I woke up one morning and I go and I get in the shower and I come out. I'm looking in the mirror and I got like these weird bumps on my shoulder and I'm like, what the heck? Something stupid, whatever. Go to work, come home. Next morning, I wake up, hop in the shower, come up. Bumps are bigger. It's a Friday. I'm like, and they're a little puffy. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the doctor's office and it's right up there. I'm gonna go have that, take a look at. So I go and he comes and he leaves and he comes back and he's like, he's like, by any chance did you find a spider
Oh shit.
in your bed or anything like that? I'm like, no. And then he told me something that I was so much happier not knowing in life. I said, no, I didn't. He's like, honestly, it's kind of a human reflex. If something's biting you, you probably swatted it and threw it in your mouth and ate it.
Yeah, when you sleep.
Yeah, like that's a real thing. That's a human reflex. He's like, but you've got a nice cluster of spider bites on your shoulder. And he said, it's a good thing you came in today and didn't wait till Monday. I said, why? He said, well, because by Monday, your shoulder would be swollen up to about the size of a grapefruit, and we'd be talking about nerve damage. So he had me on steroids and all kinds of stuff, and all these
Damn.
crazy. So, dude, I am not a fan of spiders. Like, I won't run from them. Like, I like making art with them. Like, they make cool smoosh patterns. Man, hear me. Hot shot. Yeah. Hot shot is the stuff to get because it's like spider napalm, and it's the best. They start crumbling up and dying the second it hits their little spider bodies. Yeah.
You know what's messed up? So I got this scar on my leg, right? I was playing football in my junior year, and it started getting hard. Like I noticed, I'm like, wow, this is hard. This is weird. I asked my coach, I'm like, ain't this weird? He's like, yeah, that's weird. Go see the trainer. So I go to see the trainer. She look at it. She touched it. She like, oh, just ice it. I'm like, okay.
Just ice it.
Right.
So then, I ice it, go home, come back. Even harder. Like now it's like at first I can squish it. Now it's like this. Like I can't even like squeeze that area around it. So I go back to her. I'm like, yo, like what's going on? She's like, oh no, just ice it. It'll get better. I'm like, okay. Probably it's not a good idea. So I went to urgent care. The doctor looked at it, touched it, then he took both his hands, he squeezed it, and then yellow pus just like shot out.
Yo.
It just started just flying. And
Did it like get him in the eye?
Nah.
Oh, that'd have been nasty. That'd have been nasty.
No, but after that, like blood started shooting out, and he was like, yeah. He said if I didn't come in that day, then I would have
Got amputated.
probably. I don't know. And maybe he said it would have went through my whole body. So maybe
it was probably
been
turning
worse.
septic. Yeah.
What was it, a
I
spider
think it was
bite?
MRSA.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
because that was going on in like locker
that was a
rooms
bit-
and
yep.
stuff. Yeah, and she like, and it sucks. Like, the school trainer couldn't like detect that.
Was she even was she certified, bro?
To be honest, I don't know.
So, like, what happened
yeah.
when you went back the next day?
I would have socked her.
I didn't even go to school the next day because I couldn't even walk. Like, he took so much fluid out of my leg, I couldn't even walk.
Word.
But yeah,
Did you have like a big leg and a skinny leg?
nah,
It's
it's not a
leg.
cartoon. Like what?
You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, so much fluid. Like you could have.
Oh well, no, yeah, blood, but no, it was just I just couldn't walk on it, and yeah, that shit was nasty.
I'm glad you like recovered from that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's end this on a positive note.
Positive note.
We was talking about
Affirmations.
Yeah, importance of affirmations.
Yeah. With me, I don't know. I think you should go first.
All right. Well, my positive affirmation, I got two of them. One, I was telling you earlier about so Floyd. I always watch this video of him running, and all he keeps repeating is hard work, dedication. So whenever I'm running, I feel like I'm about to stop. I just think of that. I'm thinking how hard this dude worked, like, because the skill that it takes to do what this man do is just crazy. So that's what I would repeat over and over again to just keep me going. Also is do today what others won't, because I feel like that's one of the keys to success.
Mm-hmm.
When like after this, I'm gonna go run, because I know
Bullshit.
what.
No, I'm just saying that's some bullshit. So just hell outside.
I'll run inside.
Will there be rabid Dobermans behind you?
See, and that's the thing. So that's another thing. Is like, are you a cheetah or are you a gazelle? Gazelle need that motivation. They need a lion chasing after them to run. Or are you a cheetah who chases after what you want?
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's real deep.
So I live my life as a cheetah who's gonna go after what I want. So I don't need the. I try not to look at it. I just need no motivation. I'm so determined that I just go after what I need.
That's real.
Got to
That's
do what
real.
I got to do. So yeah, that's my affirmation.
Well, with the affirmations with me, it's just the positivity of speaking things to the atmosphere. So that's why I think it's a good thing to do. It kind of directs your day in the morning to do so. So a couple of mine is wisdom is a principal thing, therefore get wisdom. So I try to learn something new every day, because you can have a lot of money. Somebody take a match, burn it, you ain't got no money. Your freedom, you can always go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, but wisdom, nobody can take that from you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's only wisdom when you pass it along. So,
What you learned today?
what I learned today is I'm not telling you, because the wise man never tells all that he knows.
Hey, he didn't learn anything today.
Yeah, I didn't. I probably did, but I just on the spot I can't think of it.
Oh, you learned that new rapper that was dope.
Yeah, it was actually ass. But yeah. So affirmations. I also believe just speaking things into existence. So I be like every day, I'm a multi-millionaire. He said that was gay, but I think next year I'm gonna see the fruits of my affirmations, and I'm gonna slap him with $100,000. That's what it is. And I said it, I spoke it, watch it happen, and it will be documented.
You will only have $900,000 after that.
I'll smack him with $100,000. It's gonna happen. Andre gets smacked with $100,000.
Well, Jim Carrey. That was his whole thing when his dad died before he ever made it, and he buried his dad with a check for $1 million.
Oh, really?
And said, Dad, I know you didn't get a chance to see this, but
I'm
gonna make that worth something.
That's what's up.
That's dope.
I need to go dig his dad up.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I could get some money off that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I read this one thing that said you should put your goals as your password. So then you
I
gotta
type them every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't do that, but I do. I believe in writing things out. So like on my refrigerator, it's my goal list. Like lifelong goals, and I walk past it every day and I see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I say some of them and I speak them into existence.
Right. Yeah. That's dope.
So
yeah. I used to do
I'm
that
definitely
too.
with that.
Yeah. All right. So that's your affirmations.
Yeah, I'm not telling y'all the rest of them because fuck y'all. And, what's mine is mine. So get you your own.
Wait, but
affirmations, bitch ass
you don't have no affirmation about sharing knowledge.
I believe passing on knowledge to the youth. But my affirmations, I don't think is knowledge per se. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you.
You talking about your personal?
Yeah, my personal
okay,
affirmations.
okay.
But I got some. If we kicking it, I can spit some knowledge to you. Like, that's my forte. But on like what I do and everything like that, that's me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel that.
But I definitely got some knowledge I can definitely kick. So if y'all see me out, K2 times on the gram, _K2 times on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? They call me K2 times because if I did it once, I
Was
can do it 2 times.
was there a K2 times without the?
Yeah, back in the day, but I had
yeah.
I had deleted it and I came back. Somebody ate dick and they stole it. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I can do it
Well,
once, I can do it 2 times. That's
feel you,
what
I
it
feel
is.
well, I'm Napoleon 721
Boo.
on
I'm
Instagram.
What about
So,
you, Dave? You got anything?
Hey,
Social
everything
media?
you need to know about me is at Podcast Detroit.
Word.
Podcast
Podcast
Detroit.
Detroit. Check in, tune in, tap in.
Yeah.
Dave is the man. Shout out to him.
Appreciate you, Dave.
Not a problem,
Yeah.
guys.
All right,
That's what it is.
You good?
we are good. All right,
I actually enjoyed it.
good.